Mic check. I can't hear myself, so I'm just gonna hope that it's good. Give me a few more seconds to prepare fully. Make sure everything's in place. Cool. That's fine. And I think it's, oh shoot, okay. I forgot to do that. Give me 1 second here. Holy sh, the frick is that? Okay, I need to do a capture. Let's call it temp one. No, not that one. It's not. Where's my Google Chrome? I need Google Chrome real quick. There it is. Yeah, cool. Yeah, but I don't need it right now. Alright. Sick. Okay, so will this work? Alright, cool. So pretty much gonna be doing another anatomy every day. The last time I did that was pretty much a year ago. And of course I forgot to freaking set up that image. Dang it. So I did anatomy last year, and like on that one I didn't use any like actual helpful resources, but I just wanted to see like if I can try to do it with just only like online stuff from like Google or like from, okay, I'm getting an overload from Google and stuff. And I mean, pretty much at the end of that, I did kind of learn, but I still had difficulties pretty much making anything still. So after I did that, I ended up looking into like actual resources that will help. So I got, well, that's a year ago at this point. I got Udemy course, and I got the anatomy for sculptors and the head and neck from the same makers. So this time around I'll be using those three to really figure this out, or I'll be following it. And this whole time I've been trying to find this image. Can't find it. Dang it. Should have put it up. So I'm pretty much only going to be focusing on the face sculpts, making stuff like that. Like I've done it before, but I'm super rough on it, so I really wanted to improve on that. So okay, I still cannot find this, dude. Oh my god. Okay, here it is. Jesus freaking. I'm trying to find the last line. Okay. So let me pull this up real quick. Let me go to studio mode. Let me put this temporary image up here real quick. I knew I was freaking forgetting something. It's just these two I freaking forgot. Okay. Dang, this is like such a while ago at this point. Okay. Resizing, give me a minute. Resizing, resizing. Because it's so big. Why is it so big? Alright, cool. So that was the final images I did, or that's what I did, and then I put that together on the last day, and that was the result of just trying to figure it out of anatomy. Again, I didn't use any, like, how would you say, like actual like resources, just like online stuff, and just starting out because I didn't know anything about any of this really. And that's kind of, yeah, that's what I came up with. I'm pretty much gonna be doing the same thing, but I'm not gonna be doing too much of body stuff. It's gonna be like later on the month, but on the first like half of this month is just like the face anatomy, or like just making like heads really. And then later on, I do want to try and do asymmetrical sculpting. I think that's how you call it, and see how that goes. It'd be kind of a nice challenge to really test myself on how my knowledge is. But yeah. Alright, and I'm just gonna transition real quick on why I kind of want to do this. So let's go ahead and transition to ZBrush. It's gonna be a little bit spicy. So basically I've been doing like these sculpts from these illustrations, and it is stylized, I know that, but it's basically I just want to improve on making these things. So that's pretty much what I'm working on, so you can pretty much stay tuned for that. I do want to show though, I do post these things first on here. I should have it still. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, where is it? I just freaking temp one, duh. So I post these projects first on my Twitter, ArtStation here, and on Pixiv, and I do put them on. Well, I do like little like stories of just like what I'm doing. So there's that if you're interested. If you want to see those kinds of things. I will be doing more. I want to do more like realistic stuff too, because I really want to pretty much take this serious. Make some stuff out of this knowledge or whatever. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead, and I need to remove those images now. I don't need them anymore. So how do I get rid of them? Spotlights. So kind of just learn how to use this thing. Okay, there it is. Delete. Delete. Okay, cool. So let's go back to ZBrush. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and just kind of get started here again. Compared to last year's, I'm gonna be using stuff to help. Again, the Udemy course from his YouTube channel is called SpeechArt. I forgot his name though, but using one of his courses, and then I have those two PDF of anatomy for sculptors and the head and neck. So I'll be using those as pretty much a guide on how to try to do how to do this. So get this thing. So we'll frequently pause quite a bit. So there's that. So let me put this thing up here. Shoot. Now I need 3 monitors. It'd be nice to have another one. So I'm gonna follow this head and neck PDF. So it's saying a sliced cylinder and an egg shape. That's how you can start with this. So we're gonna do that and see how that goes. Okay, I won't be able to see any images if I move this, so yeah, okay. So let's just start with that. Let's get our knife curve. This is side view. And let's put in a cylinder here. Let's just hide that real quick. It's just saying to cut it in half. Okay, I'm a Dynamesh person. That's how I do things. So yeah, and then that's pretty much our shape. And then now it's saying an egg shape. All right, cool. Let's just deform this thing. Oh yeah, I do have to make sure I don't talk while I rotate because my voice is gonna distort. So I do apologize if you have to hear that ugliness. And then it's like seems like it's too much. So if you look at the lower left, I think it's on the screen, right? See, if you look at the lower left, you might notice that there is a face there too. Like I had done it before, but I just like I would have to like really follow the tutorial from SpeechR like all the time. So like I do want to be able to like not do that. So there's that too. And stream it live too, so it puts more pressure on myself to actually do it instead of being lazy. Because toward the end of the everydays that I did last year, I still have the calendar. Oh god. Let me go to studio mode. I don't want to show anything. Secret stuff. I do not. Okay, I don't have it anymore. How do I not have it anymore? Like toward the end though, I got super like just lazy. Those were the ones, I forgot what they're called though. I need to get it back. Like the ones I didn't stream on, I got super like lazy. And that was not good. Let me just try to show that quick. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't have the calendar anymore. Got rid of it. Like it should be here. So yeah. Okay, I found it. Now I should have prepared this beforehand. Dang it. It's over here. Oh no, right there. Yes, this one. It's tiny. Sheesh. Dude, come on. So that was the original calendar. February I did Bifrost. That was very difficult. Bifrost is super, it's very powerful and it's cool if you can make something out of it, but it's super difficult. And then March was the anatomy sculpt. Sketch, UV, realistic, and then the automotive. That one was for Birels and Maya, and then in August. Okay, the whole plan for this was to actually make an animation, but I didn't make it, so it pretty much stopped in July. But I did do rigging though. But I didn't. Did I stream that? I don't remember. I can't even remember. And it was a mission fail, but I did learn a lot doing that. So I only plan on doing this month. I don't plan on doing that again. Trying to do the whole year, it was kind of crazy. So yeah. Cool. So let's return to this day. So cool. So definitely know that it's the top. It's definitely more like kind of like a shape like that, right? Like it, yeah. It's narrow in the front and then more wider in the back. Like the skull, but I think this is too much, I think. Taking it very slow, very simple. So again, I'm gonna trip, fumble a lot. That's the point, and to make it public, to really show just how much I suck at this. And kind of like that. Alright, so pretty much now. Okay. Oh, this is the egg head type. And then there's the helmet head. Kind of like the helmet head, though. So in effort to keep this moving, day one is always just about very simple, just trying to figure it out. And then as the days go on, really just progress and try to get this moving. Okay, so I'm just gonna merge these two and then wait. I'm just gonna merge these two and then I'm just gonna follow this one page here. I think I'm just gonna make a very bare bones like face here. Cool. Now let's see. Let me put a square in. Transparent. Okay, cool. And then let's do. And let's try to sculpt something out of this. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna use image references here instead of looking at the tutorial. So now I don't like this shape though. This a little bit more slanted. I guess do that or something. I had no idea. And oops. Maybe here? It's where the ear is, maybe? Maybe? And this what? Bro, please. Unless I just get the pin. Come on, dude, please. I know, not exactly the most interesting thing to look at or to watch, but hopefully it's a very thin neck. God. I'm gonna use inflate. This looks so weird. Just get this wider. This is like too back, I think. This is so. What am I doing? God damn it. This is how I would be like without freaking. Yeah, I can't move it while I'm talking. This is how it would be without the freaking course. So I really gotta like do this and like not be so dependent on that tutorial. Cool. I guess. And then let's just... Oops. Yeah, this looks like a... Okay, let me just... Let me just get rid of this. Oh shoot. Oh no. I pressed the wrong button. I was supposed to put delete delete this subtool, not or like this different one. Okay, gotta do this again. Oh great. That's not... That sucks. This is going so well. This is just so bad. Okay. Honestly, I kind of want to do that helmet type. Because that's how I did the other ones. Not this way. But we'll try this way just to try something different, I guess. It's like an egghead. Whoa, what was that? What the heck? Dude, why does this look worse than the first time? What is happening here? This is why you have to get the fundamentals down. Because you'll struggle like this. And this is not fun. But that's okay, this is day one. This is day one. This is what it's supposed to be like. It's okay. It is fine. Okay, what is happening here? This is worse than the first one. Jesus Christ, what is this? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention too. When I'm done with whatever I came up with, I'll be rendering it in Blender. I spent a lot of time in Blender for like a month. 1 or 2 months, I think. Recently. Not counting the... Hopefully my voice isn't distorting. I don't have anybody to confirm this. But I've what was I saying? For the past 2 months, I was pretty much getting up to speed with Blender. Pretty much, I am looking to almost not well, not almost, but like switch to Blender when it comes to rendering. Because I won't have access to Maya forever, and it's like the end is nigh pretty much. Because I'm still with the EDU license on that side of the program, and pretty much, well, I'm gonna try to learn Blender because I was like deciding whether or not to go with Maya Indie or use Blender, and I ultimately decided to just go with Blender because the funnest every day that I did was the Blender every day, and it was really fun doing that. And me using this program is kind of making it like fresh again, if that makes sense. Like it's reminding me when I first used like Maya, like how like fun it was to like just make stuff. And that's kind of what pretty much what I've been feeling when I would try to when I was using Blender. So basically I'm just gonna use Blender now on and to render stuff. And as I shown you with the illustrations, like in the beginning, I'm gonna be making these characters and be taking advantage of that to learn Blender, like how stuff is here. And I did make something too, which was I still have it here, which was this one. Just this one. Oh my god, I had so much freaking trouble getting this thing to get 360. Jesus freaking, like, so that, like, that's like the things I'm trying to do is trying to like figure these things out in Blender, because like I'm still a Maya person, because with this project specifically, I still used, you know, ZBrush, I still used Maya in order to make this. I mean, that's where it started anyways. So like in Maya, I retopologized a lot of the stuff here, and obviously I used ZBrush to sculpt mainly the character, and then I put it into Blender to render it. So I really want to... So pretty much gonna be using Blender. Still trying to learn the nooks and crannies of Blender though. So I did pretty much invest a little bit of money now with like plugins. Got rent tools, and I got this thing called Serpents, which pretty much can... Dude, oh my god, dude, I spent oh no, that's not it. I spent way too much time trying to like figure it out. The only two things that I made out of this plugin, Serpents, was just this panel, this viewport panel, because the problem that I found was that when I had like two windows open like this, so say like I had the shader editor, or it was like the world, and like on the right I wanted it to be like rendered or something, like wireframe or whatever. The original buttons would be like up here to the top right, but like when you move it, it kind of like disappears. So like I kind of just did that. And the other last thing too was just getting a spacebar pie menu, kind of like Maya. So pretty much the goal of trying to learn Serpents is to make Blender behave like Maya, because I'm way too used to those pie menus in Maya, and I just think This is just my opinion. I just like that more than what Blender's default is. So you'll notice too that the colors here are like Maya's. It's like the lights are red, selection is green, and then the cameras is dark green, etc, etc. So yeah, gonna be seeing this more often. This window here. I can't open that project because I know I'll lag if I try to, but I'll show it on my regular stream when I'm working on one of the characters. I'll show like the shading and stuff. It'll be pretty cool. Okay, let me switch to back here. That's took way too much time. Jesus, that was supposed to be in the beginning, not in the middle. So yeah. All right, let's do something. All right, cool. Uh, yeah. Okay. So this looks terrible, but it's something, I guess. Cool. Let's see. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let me save this. Folder. It's called. I haven't even made a folder for this. And then we need to create a June. Head 1. Head C1. Okay. I'm just gonna go at it. I'm just like, I just gotta go at it. I gotta stop hesitating. So like day 2 or like tomorrow, and then the rest of the month, I'll be using the resources fully. So isn't like, so it's not too cringe watching this absolute horrendous garbage sculpting. Okay. I'm just gonna put this marking here. The head shape looks so freaking weird. Now let's go ahead and do more planars. Can still see it. It's fine. There, and then let's just try to this looks so creepy, but that's literally how things start. Okay, let me put this deeper here. Okay, then man, this thing is just so off, it's insane. No, it's too, it feels too high. Jeez. If I had continued to keep sculpting like this, that was another issue too that I found with last year's everyday, is because I only did it for 1 month and I didn't continue afterwards, so that was a big problem. So that's why pretty much this year, I guess, to do character stuff, both stylized and realistic, though the realistic stuff will come to like later, because I'll have to be practicing off, both off stream and off the social media stuff. Oops. It's not symmetry. Oh my god. What is this? Come on, dude. This is so bad. Okay. It's a good thing I don't show day one. Oh yeah, and hold on, let me. If you're interested, last year I put the images on Twitter. This time around, I'm gonna be putting them in Instagram as a story only, though. So let me go ahead and look this up real quick. I don't advertise Instagram because I kind of want an area where I kind of just can post whatever I want. So, like for example, I just finished that head sculpt, put it into Blender, render it, and then put it as a story. And you'll be able to see it over here if you want to see it. But at the very last day, I'll be, of course, dang it, I lost it. I'll be doing that same compilation image, and I'll post it as like a regular post here. So if you're interested, you can follow that if you want to see it. It won't be as bad as this though. It's just day one, it's just getting something down. Just go at it, see what happens. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and I guess I'm making a skull, so might as well make a skull. Cool. Just like that. Guess. But here's this cheekbone type of thing. This looks so weird. This looks so freaking weird. It's supposed to be like that. Oh gosh, I hate this. Okay. Nope, that's too much. This thing is like bothering the crap out. It's insane. So, even though I bought this PDF, oh my god, it's so long. So I have a lot of reading to do. Cause I still have to go over it stuff. So I'm just following the first few pages here. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do the helmet head because this what's it called? The egg head. Man, it's just not doing it for me. It's just the motorcycle head is just makes more sense to me than doing it this way. So yeah, this is pretty much how it's gonna be. Obviously, it's not gonna be like skeletal, freaking every day. It's just gonna try to make it a nice like head sculpt. And then toward the end, oh yeah, let me show you what I mean. Like toward the end, I want to do something that isn't symmetrical, just to really test myself. I don't care how bad it looks, because I really need to prove. Okay, oops, that's the wrong button. Shout out to Sakaki-san for his free resources here. So pretty much I use these to make the characters too, as just to help with the pose. But basically, like, for example, let's just do rotate. Let's just say that, oh, I want to do this pose or something. And then, like, you know, something dumb is to do something like this. How do I? Oh. It's to like, so I have this figure here, right? And then make like a anatomy sculpt by like sculpting like this instead of like shapes and stuff. So it'll be a nice challenge to do. So it'll be like, let me turn this, oops, turn this on. So like, let's say, what's this going on here? Like, does it make sense when I like just like sculpt this way to really just test out the anatomy stuff, my knowledge? So that's what I mean when I say asymmetrical. Okay, it's about to be 50-minute mark. I do want to keep day one kind of short. I wanted to start earlier, but there was a situation with the neighbor's dog. I had to move him out of our backyard. So this is the first attempt, day one, of doing it the egg head way instead of the helmet head. It's pretty much, maybe I should have done this instead. I should have just actually freaking followed. It's showing like this, and then it's showing like a really cut off cylinder here, but it's like angled. Oops. Type of thing. I promise it will not look this bad, because there's no excuse for it to be this bad when I have resources now compared to last year. But I just want to get something down because I kind of didn't really plan anything. I kind of just remembered that I wanted to do this every day. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring this just to show you what I mean by bringing it to Blender. So it's, yeah, let's just keep this merged. It'll be easier. So this would be the absolutely atrocious day one sculpt. So let's go ahead and save it, export it real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Day one. Objects. What's it? Blender. I mean, that's also the point of this, is to get used to this. Learn Blender. Or a objects. Anatomy. It's on. Let's close that. All right, and then let's. I mean, I bought this, so I freaking better use it, right? So it's this one. Don't. I mean, I always use this one. And then, just a warning, I might distort very bad when I do this. Just a warning. Let's go ahead and add some. Actually, hold on. Do I have the stuff set up here? Okay. Give me this. Give me like dark ones. Will it work? Will it work? Oh, I guess. I thought I set it up in preferences. I don't want to have to do this again. Okay. Alright, I guess I have to do this again. Where is texture maps? Accepts. Okay. Just go with 2K, it's fine. Oh, I had it already. Oh, whatever. I guess I have a 2K version now. Now, if you use aces in Blender, you gotta make sure that you're using the right color management. So you gotta go here, let me get rid of that. Base color, sRGB texture. I think this is supposed to be raw, I think. So it's linear, I believe. So now it looks, I feel like it's too, I hope it isn't too distracting. Okay. Let's close this for now. Alright, so just gonna let this render and that will be it for day one. So that's pretty much the flow. Sculpt in ZBrush, render in Blender, and maybe sculpt it in Blender too. I'm not sure. I'm not used to sculpting in Blender yet. I do have to spend time for that. Getting used to the tools there. So, yeah, it's pretty much it. Again, just focusing on heads and neck, and then toward the end, do like body stuff because I'm really strong with body sculpts, like the leg, the torso, the arms. Though the arms could use a little bit more practice there. And then also the hands and feet need more practice there too, but I think I'm fine there. I can just use the projects, those character projects, as just a way to learn more that way. I just want to do heads and like faces. So it's pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much it. That concludes day 1. See you again for day 2. I don't know if I said it already. There will be days where I cannot stream, and I just could be for any reason. I just don't have time, or I just can't. But I still will do. I still will post it starting on day 2. Post on Instagram. I should still have it. Do I still have it? No, come on. Man. On Instagram as a story only. And then the last day compilation. Alright. Peace. Peace.